Hey, good morning, friends. Welcome back to the new episode of learning and teaching and educating ourselves. So, in this session, we are going to talk more about Docker, and we are going to basically see how we are going to install Docker in a Ubuntu machine. So before that, let's get some basic idea what is Docker. Docker is a OS level virtualization platform which allows applications to share the host, and it will do a very, a virtualization onto your OS layer where you can pack your application and make a package of it and lightweight so that it can be very fast and portable to deploy in any of the environment. So if you want, you can go with the any of, like for the theory part, you can go to any website or learning portal, you can see and you can learn there. But today we are only going to focus on how to install Docker on a Ubuntu machine. So before that, this is one of the easiest example which I can tell you. Like, there were multiple applications here, app one, two, three, and those were running onto the hypervisor, maybe a VMware, then a physical machine, then virtual machine architecture. So there, it was very complicated. Now what happened? Container one, container two, because of the Docker came in picture. Container one runs with app one to host app two, Docker engine host, and Docker architecture. So this will give you a very nicely architected, lightweight, and more resource you can use or utilize for different applications. Let's not waste much of your time and let's get back to why we are here. So this is my terminal Ubuntu machine, and in a previous episode you might have seen that we have done ZSH installation with power level 10K in that. Now our next part comes with how we are going to install Docker. So before that, the same thing we'll do sudo apt get update. We'll see if there is any update available for any package. If it is yes, we'll do. And if so, what it says, fetch 222 KB. So let's get update. So let's install it. Sudo apt install update. Right, my bad. Sorry, unable to locate package. Not a problem. We can, move ahead. Sudo apt get install. So this command will give you, and this is one of the very important one, the CA certificate. And then you have to also curl the, because Docker is written in Go language, right? So you have to curl and get some open source GNU PG things so that it will run very nicely on your machine. So what it says, zero upgrade, new install to remove. So this we have already installed. So we are good in that part. So CS certificate is already the newest version. Curl is already newest version. So we have installed two things. One CS certificate, curl and GNPU is already the newest version. You can see LSB release is already the newest. So it means I have already done it before this, but since I wanted to show you, we have done it right again. Now what next? We are going to create a folder. Let me do this clear and come on top sudo make directory -p etc app key rings. Okay, now we have done that. What next? We are going to undo, clear. Okay, not a problem. This is unpackaging and copy, see, clear. We are back to this. Okay, so first, What has exactly happened? So I need to cut this part. Dot gsh. Okay, now we are back. Okay, we are back. So we are going to curl, and this will download the Docker repository with sudo gpg demo etc keylink, and it will keep in the folder which we have created in the previous step. Let's enter. Yes, we want to overwrite. Great, this is done. Now let's set up the Docker repository. So for that, this is the command which I'm going to keep everything into the description of this so that you can, perform it by your own. So this will echo deb lsp stable sudo t etc app source, and the Docker list will be kept it there. So this is also done. Now what? Sudo get update. Okay. Sudo apt get update. Apt get. Oh, what's happening? Sudo apt get update. Well, because since we have installed a couple of packages now, so we need to verify this before going ahead. So I hope that till this line it's been very clear for you. And next step will be to install or start the Docker service which we have already configured. Now we will see the status. So status is active, running, good. We'll clear and we'll make it enable. Great service. Enable is done. Start status. So this is already done. Start stop status. Yeah, great. Now there are a couple of more things which we need to do. We have to add a user to the Docker group so you can run the Docker without sudo. So right now, whatever service we are running, if we want to perform an action onto Docker, we have to use sudo. But to avoid that, we have to create a new user and give the Docker user a permission to perform anything user mode without using sudo. So we'll change the sudo user mode to -ag. Docker is the username and $user and new group Docker. We have created a new group now. Now what next? Let's see the Docker version if we have it or not. Great. So we have the latest Docker version updated here. And let's do a dry run or a test run. So for that, we will Docker run hello world. What will this do? So this will try to run a container, Docker container with the hello world. And this is the image name which I'm providing right now. This image is not here, but this will try to pull it from the Docker registry. You will see what it says. Unable to find image in my local machine. That's right. Now it's going to pull from the library hello world. This is pull completed. And this is the message which we have got hello from Docker. This message shows that your installation appears to be working correctly. So now we are on track and we have completed installation of Docker as we discussed in the beginning. So everyone should know how to use Docker and how to install Docker before going forward. So in our next session, we will try to, learn or see what if my Docker, I don't want to, use Docker anymore. I want to uninstall it. So we will do that in our next session. Till then, take care and bye.